You led me straight to the fall. I'm broken, I'm still trying skin and bone.
Apparently I just hate being on YouTube at this point, because today I'm reacting to one of the most iconic Christmas movies of all time, Rudolph the Red Nose Reindeer. I barely got away with reacting to Frosty last year. I'm not even sure if I should recommend that video because it's been a year. It could be complete trash by now, but you can go watch that. It's blocked in some countries, and I'm sure this video would not be allowed to go out. Though I have been successful with the appeal system to get my videos up anyways, I just doubt that Rudolph is gonna be able to go out. So, if you're listening to this right now, and you're hearing this video, I'm not trying or I don't care. It's just because I don't think this video is going out. So if you're listening to me, that's a good sign, I guess. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and let's get into the video. Man, what a weird way to start a children's movie. Some of these pictures are generally weird.
If I live to be 100, I'll never be able to forget that big snowstorm a couple of years ago. The weather closed in and, well, you might not believe it, but the world almost missed Christmas. Oh, excuse me. Call me Sam. What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen a talking snowman before?
Don't walk up to me with, oh, haven't you seen a talking snowman before? I've seen Frosty. He's the real snowman, okay? We're looking at you weird because you're just some fake. With your corner sanders, mustache, and goatee. Okay. You can talk all your shit.
Nice around here, isn't it? I call it Christmas Town, better known as the North Pole. The Christmas tree forest. Yep, here's where we grow 'em. Nice place to live, you know.
Yes, a nice place to live for you because you're a snowman. It wouldn't be nice for anyone else to live in. And are you just saying that all Christmas trees come from here? Because that Christmas tree farm in my town is a liar in that case.
Christmas seals. Of course, the #1 citizens up here are the Clauses, Santa and the Misses. They live right over there. First castle on the left. Matter of fact, the only castle on the left.
Santa Claus lives in an actual castle? What a flex. That's not in any of the other movies. They usually have a workshop with a nice little town. Actually, wait, they call it Christmas Town. One house is not, or castle is not a town. Are we just gonna, fly over the whole Christmas seal thing? When is this a thing? I've heard of reindeer, elves. When have seals been a part of Christmas?
Papa, you haven't touched a morsel. I'll have to take this suit in. Eat.
I'm busy, Mama. It's almost Christmas.
Who ever heard of a skinny Santa?
Maybe Santa would eat more if that food didn't look like complete garbage. That is literally the worst looking food I've ever seen in my entire life. God, it looked like prison food. Actually, it looked like a prison in that castle. Why is it so depressing? That doesn't put me in the Christmas spirit. That just makes me sad.
Nah, we'll call him Rudolph.
Rudolph is a lovely name.
No, it is not, isn't it? It's a horrible name. Don't act like that's a good name.
Papa, Mama. He's got a shiny nose.
Shiny? I'd even say it glows.
Well, we'll simply have to overlook it.
Now, how can you overlook that? His beak blinks like a blinking beacon.
They're straight up bullying this kid straight out of the womb. I don't know how Rudolph is speaking so soon. So if he can speak, he clearly understands that he is being bullied by his own father. And the mother is just being like, I guess we have to overlook it. Dawn.
Santa.
And smart, too. Great bouncing iceberg. Now, I'm sure it'll stop as soon as he grows up, Santa. Well, let's hope so if he wants to make the sleigh team someday.
You think Santa would be like, nice? Santa's a douchebag. Instead of bullying a kid and saying, well, if he wants to, make the sleigh team and not just be a loser, He better ditch that nose. Like, Santa's whole thing is being nice, not literally being an asshole. He'll be on his own naughty list. Also, I'm calling bullshit that Rudolph will know who Santa is. You don't just come out of the womb knowing Santa.
Wait a minute. I've got it. We'll hide Rudolph's nose.
Hide it?
Yeah. Come here, boy. You'll be a normal little buck just like everybody else, right? A chip off the old antlers. Now, you'll get used to it.
He'll get used to shit on his nose? You literally put your hoof into the ground, throw some dirt on his face, and you want him to get used to that? How? And why? Why would he ever get used to that? At least do something better.
Well, for the first year, the Donners did a pretty fair job of hiding Rudolph's, nonconformity. Donner taught Rudolph all the ins and outs.
What, he's skipping a year? I mean, Rudolph can already talk. Why even skip a year? You're already skipping everything in general. He didn't even need to talk for the first scene, actually.
But most important, of all, he taught his son to beware of the abominable snow monster of the north. He's mean, he's nasty.
And he obviously saw them hiding right there because his antlers were sticking out. There's no way the snow monster is that dumb to not see him. Matter of fact, he's standing so tall, he would see over the rock anyways. He was literally standing right next to it.
Seems elves have that certain knack for toy making. All except for this one misfit.
Herbie! Aren't you finished painting that yet? There's a pile up a mile wide behind you. What's eating you, boy?
Can you tell which elf we're supposed to pay attention to? It's not like they gave him a completely different look. And a whole blonde floof coming out of his hat. Like, they couldn't make it any more obvious. Like, you could have given each elf something. They're all literally the same.
I just don't like to make toys.
No, well, if that's all... What? You don't like to make toys?
No.
Herbie doesn't like to make toys.
Herbie doesn't like to make toys. Herbie doesn't like to make toys.
Herbie doesn't like to make toys.
Shame on you.
Do you mind telling me what you...
Yeah, he's gonna explain he just wants to be a dentist. You've always seen the movie. But why are all these elves whispering just to yell shame? Like, why even try to keep it a secret that you're whispering and talking shit when you're just gonna all talk shit at once? And you're whispering something that all of you already know. You're holding, you're looking, you're watching, you ain't doing your jobs. You know what's happening.
Why am I such a misfit? I am not just a nitwit. You can't fire me, I quit. Seems I don't fit in.
No one fired you, you over-emotional prick. Literally no one fired you.
Ah, well, such is the life of an elf. Meanwhile, Rudolph is having his growing pains, too.
Oh, such is the life of an elf. You get bullied for wanting to be a dentist. Then you quit the job you weren't fired from. Oh, it happens all the time. You guys all know that.
Now, don't worry about your nose, son. Just get out there and do your stuff. Remember, you're my little bug.
Hi, my name's Fireball. What's yours? Rudolph, come on, you can be my buddy. Where are we going? To the reindeer games. Makes antlers grow. Besides, it's a great way to show off in front of the does. Come on.
You guys are 1 year old. You don't need to be showing off in front of no does. You guys still need to learn to fly. Grow your antlers. Rudolph, you literally have a plastic cap over your nose. God knows where they got that from. You do not need to worry about getting a girlfriend.
A dentist! Good grief!
No, I just can't. It's like he said, I'll never fit in. I guess I'm on my own now.
And that's how Homie died. Never to be seen again besides being scraped off the snow. He should have actually checked which window he was walking out of before doing so. Gosh, the mistake happens all the time. You quit being an elf so you can be a dentist. You go to leave through the window like a moron, and it's actually on the final floor of the building.
Hey, what do you know? One of them likes ya.
Yeah, Fireball? You really think so?
Gosh, she looked at you once, and you think she likes you.
Nice day.
Yup.
For takeoff practice, I mean.
Yup.
I bet you'll be the best.
I don't know.
Something wrong with your nose? I mean, you talk kind of funny.
What's so funny about the way I talk?
Well, don't get angry. I don't mind.
You don't?
You look nice. Yup. Oh, it's a nice day. Yup. Rudolph, you're the worst at floating ever. You have no game at all. You're so focused on the reindeer games that you have no game. You're so lucky you're the main character or you'll be alone.
Hey, you're okay.
She said I'm cute. Ha!
Come on. For crying out loud.
Fireball, what's the matter?
Get away. Get away from me.
God, why are you so scared? Fireball is the biggest little bitch. This is why you never hear about him later in the movie or in any other Christmas tale. Fireball is never gonna succeed in life being that scared over glowing lights in Christmas time. He's gonna see a tree and freak the fuck out.
You should be ashamed of yourself. What a pity. He had a nice takeoff, too.
All right now, yearlings, back to practice. Oh, no, not you.
This movie is so blunt at times, oh my god. They just give zero shits to hide the message of the movie and how they get there.
Oh, is this your snowbank?
No. Who are you?
Well, actually, I am a dentist.
A dentist?
God, I would have loved if Rudolph just straight up bullied him for being a dentist too. That would be so funny. But yeah, that's how they meet. He's just in a snowbank. Is this your snowbank? No, it ain't his snowbank. Why are you even in a snowbank? You're an elf. You can get like hypothermia, get some toes cut off. You're literally under the snow. Are you like hiding from the police at this point? Is it like illegal to be a dentist here? You're concerning me. You're not gonna sing a song about both being misfits? Like it's equivalent to be a Red Nose Reindeer and a dentist? Like this is straight up thinking the two worst things you can have. A glowing nose and being a dentist. It's so weird.
Now, these two didn't have any idea about what they were letting themselves in for. The world looked a lot more complicated and dangerous than it seemed when they were snug and warm at home.
No shit, the world is more complicated than they expected. The one's literally 1 year old about. And an actual reindeer.
Well, somehow Rudolph and Hermie managed to get through the first night.
Fucking how? How the fuck did they make it through the first night with the little abominable snowman right there? He was right there. And they literally had to cover his nose or they were gonna die. How did they make it through the night? Oh, whatever. Let's just see Cornelius. God damn it, homie, why is your first instinct to hide in the snow? You're not even fully in the snow. Do you just want your toes to be cut off at this rate?
What's this? Hey, you get spit that away.
That's what I've been saying. The man who has a dog sled being pulled by the smallest dogs in the world knows more than these two. And they're all gonna join together. And they're all gonna die.
Gadzooks! The bumble snow monster of the north strikes again!
It's my nose. It keeps giving us away.
No, the fuck it didn't. Your nose didn't make a single sound. Rudolph, you absolute crybaby. Stop making it all about you.
Observe the bumble's one weakness. The bumble sinks. Ha ha!
How the fuck did you find that one out? How many times have you done this to figure it out? Cornelius is living on the edge of life. They should make one of those National Geographic documentaries about him.
Mister, where are we going?
You're going to stay with me, and we'll all be rich. With the biggest silver strike this side of Hudson Bay. Silver!
I thought you wanted gold.
I changed my mind.
You really can't force people to be with you, Cornelius. Are you that lonely? Oh, you two actually have to stay with me, you know. I have a bunch of friends and all, but, you know, I'll take you guys under my wing. We'll be rich. You're just lonely. Just admit it. You just want some friends.
Now, you can bet old Donner felt pretty bad about the way he had treated Rudolph. And he knew that the only thing to do was to go out and look for his little buck. Mrs. Donner wanted to go along, naturally, but Donner said, "No, this is man's work." And no sooner did the man of the house leave when Mrs. Donner and Clarice decided to set out on their own.
Yeah, but where's her dad? You can't just take a kid with you going looking for your own son. I get it, Donner is an asshole. Forced bully this kid, and now he's being like, "This is man's work." And he should have let his wife come. But now the wife is gonna go with an actual child. This is not kids' work. You're scared about your own kid being out there. And you're gonna bring another one with you?
Hey, looky up there.
Halt! Who goes there?
Us, of course. Who'd you think?
Oh, well, then that's okay. Okay, who, may I ask, are you?
God, until he realized that was a stupid response that almost worked. They almost got away with that being that response. Why is the god of the island of Misfit Toys this loser-ass Jack-in-the-Box?
Who are you?
I'm the official sentry of the island of Misfit Toys.
A jack-in-the-box for a sentry?
Yes, my name is...
Don't tell me. Jack.
No, Charlie. That's why I'm a misfit toy. My name is all wrong. No child wants to play with a Charlie in the box, so I had to come here.
Where's here?
Just change your name. You didn't have to go anywhere. You crybaby. Half these toys don't even have anything wrong. One sec, let me listen to this song. That's gonna get me obviously copyrighted, so I can't play it. We have a Charlie in a box. That's obviously not a big issue. A Russian doll clown set, with the last one being a mouse, which is not that bad. And if it's just the mouse hiding in there, then the mouse toy is not an issue, and the Russian doll clown shouldn't really be an issue. We have a spotted elephant, which is literally one of the lamest excuses to be a misfit toy. A train with half the square wheels. That one was clearly made by Herbie, and that's why it has square wheels. But they can fix that. A jelly water gun. Just put water in it. A cowboy with an ostrich. That sounds really cool. A boat that sinks. That's just broken, not a misfit. A board that swims. Just be a board toy then. You don't need a fly. Just don't swim either. And apparently the person who runs this island, I'm pretty sure his name is Moonraiser. That is literally the most badass name ever. And he runs a toy island. What the fuck?
He's holding court in his castle right now.
Come closer. What do you desire?
Well, we're a couple of misfits from Christmas Town, and now we'd like to live here.
No, that would not be possible. This island is for toys alone.
How do you like that? Even among misfits, you're misfits.
What an asshole thing to point out, Cornelius. It's not because they're misfits, it's because they're not toys. And because Homie probably made all those toys.
You might help the toys here.
Help them?
Yes. When someday you return to Christmas Town, would you tell Santa about our homeless toys? I'm sure he could find little boys and girls who would be happy with them. A toy is never truly happy until it is loved by a child.
When and if we ever get back, we'll tell Santa, sir.
Good. You are free to spend the night.
Why is this dude assuming that they're gonna go back? Cornelius didn't even live there. Why is he just assuming that they're gonna go back? Like, he's so confident, and Rudolph is just like, well, if we go back. That's a pretty shitty deal. Tell him about the toys and you can spend one night here. I'm sure Cornelius has like a tent or something. Where does he sleep all the time?
We leave tomorrow together.
But the abominable will see my nose and get us all. I've got to go alone.
Nonsense. It's all for all and one for... I mean, one for... let's get some shut-eye.
But...
It's all settled.
Well, poor Rudolph realizes that he can't endanger his friends' lives anymore.
Rudolph, you overdramatic piece of shit. What an asshole, constantly making everything by himself and being a little crybaby. I get it, you're like a child, and all this behavior is reasonable after just being bullied, and you think you'll have your friends die if you're around them, but... Huh. You know what? Never mind. Whatever. Let's keep going in the movie.
The snow monster kept him on the run, but once in a while he would stop and make a friend. Or two, but it wouldn't last long, and Rudolph would be on his own. But during all that time, a strange and wonderful thing was happening. Rudolph was growing up, and growing up made Rudolph realize you can't run away from your troubles. Soon he knew where he had to go. Home.
Gosh, how long was Rudolph gone for? And growing up, he realized that he needs to go back and not run away from his problems? Where did he learn that from? The snow talking to him? He had no one to teach him anything all these years. Gosh, they just kept skipping his age around and what he could do at each age just so he could get to the point that they need him to be at the end of the movie.
They're gone, Rudolph. They've been gone for months, out looking for you.
Clarice?
She's gone too, and I'm very worried. Christmas Eve is only 2 days off.
Are you telling me this has only been months? It's only been months? I mean, I guess that makes more sense that Rudolph could survive a couple months by himself, but he grew that fast in months? And they've also been gone for months? And no one has found anyone by now? What is this bullshit?
Suddenly, it hit. The storm of storms. And only 2 days before Christmas Eve.
You guys all saw what I saw, right? That was racist, right? Like, I can't be the only one who's like, yeah, that's a product of his time, right? Gosh, how long has he had all these reindeer? He has to have just caught them. Because that means he just held them here and not eaten them for months. Gosh, that fight ended soon. How is he gonna live? There's no way you can just have that giant rock smashed over your head and you live. That is bullshit.
Their last chance. Not quite. You see, ever since Rudolph left them, Herbie and Yukon Cornelius had been trying to find their friend. Well, they arrived in Christmas Town just as the storm hit.
And they're gonna somehow know or be told to go find Rudolph. And they'll find him in the exact spot, in the exact moment that they need to save him. Because it's a movie, and it's bullshit.
Do your stuff.
Oink, oink.
Put some heart in it. we've been having. Snow and ice.
That would knock him out long enough so they can take his teeth. But it would not be good enough to take Rudolph out for a long period of time. Just letting you guys all know that.
Don't let this big blowhard scare you anymore. Just walk right past him.
Yeah, but even without teeth, he can, like, punch you, rip you apart, kill you. Like, he doesn't just need teeth.
Let me at him.
Did you see Rudolph's face? That shit was traumatizing to him. Yukon just jumped off, killing himself just for revenge? To be a douchebag? There was no good reason to do any of that. Obviously though, he's gonna use, Bumbo's bounce sting, which was the biggest movie bullshit ever. Rudolph's gonna light the sleigh, save Christmas. You all know the movie, you all know how it goes. Somehow all the other reindeer are just gonna accept Rudolph. Everyone's gonna accept the Bumbo is alive. I've been Birdime. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I did. I really hope you guys are watching this right now and it gets to go out for all of you. Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have a good night.
I'm done with hitting your wall. Short notice, I just gotta let you know. You led me straight to the fall. I'm broken, I'm still trying, skin and bones. You